Hey everybody, Jay here from Modern Mississauga, and this is a behind the scenes video for you on how I shoot my car reviews and the methodology I use behind it. I've got my own daily driver, 2004 Honda Accord, as the test subject. Figure it's better not to play favorites for any of the media cars that I have. Anyways, with that, let's go take a look at what I do and how I do it. I always start with an exterior diagonal look because it shows the tires, it shows the rims, shows the side profile of the vehicle, shows just enough of the front of the vehicle to let me introduce it. So for example, this is your 2004 Honda Accord Coupe, all new for the 2004 model year. It's got A, B, and C. And as I say that, I jump into the let's go over the quirks, perks, and irks. And by the time I'm done that, I'm front facing the vehicle. I keep the four-way flashers on because a lot of the modern cars have really cool turn signals. For example, the Genesis G70 has, to me, the best turn signals in the entire car market, luxury, non-luxury. They're just absolutely wonderful. This car has halogen lights. It's got halogen turn signals. A little quirk, for example, on this specific car, for a top trim, it doesn't have any fog lights. And I'll go over my commentary for quirks, perks, and irks, for the design language, if there's cameras, if it's a cool engine or something really powerful. I'll pop the hood up and folks can take a look in there, and I'll quickly walk through some horsepower figures as well as engine figures. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to be a little quick with this. I'll jump over to the side profile of the vehicle. If it's a four-door vehicle, an irk might be that the door handles don't line up, they're slightly misaligned. I'll go over the design language again. I think this is a nice looking Honda Accord Coupe. I like it because I own it, and even if I didn't own it, I would still like it and enjoy it. And we'll comment on the rims, on the tire sizes, what the standard size is, what the current size is. Sometimes dealers put a bunch of upgrades into vehicles. By this time, I'm at the rear of the vehicle. And again, same thing, commentary. It's got great twin tailpipes. It's got red turn signals. Personally speaking, that's an irk because I like orange turn signals. You go over any badging, this is the Accord V6 trim, and it's got the badging there or whatnot. A cool quirk that I just found out today on May 6th, the word Accord is actually underneath the spoiler. There's a spoiler, there's my auxiliary brake light, and there's the word Accord etched in. I don't know why Honda did that, but anyway, cool thing. Since I'm back here, I pop the trunk and we go over cargo space figures. Let's say this car has, 575 liters of cargo space, and if it has a privacy cover, it's got power buttons to push down the rear seats or whatever it is. Any cool quirks, perks, and irks, I'll go over it here because I'm already at the back of the vehicle. May as well open up the trunk, and again, just kind of the psychology behind looking at a car. When you're in a dealership and you walk in, all the cars have their noses faced towards the customer, and that's kind of really what draws them in for the most part. And all the dealerships have it so the nose of the car is facing you. So I kind of take the same approach. Again, just a quick recap, this is where I start on a diagonal view because it gets me that side, it gets me that side. Again, cool rims, if they are cool, or rims nonetheless, and the tires. Do the front, back to the side, and then I jump around to the rear. Let's do this all in one take because, well, why not? If there's a 360 camera, it's often, or one of them cameras are often mounted here, so I'll go through that if it's applicable. And if there's a rear door, which there isn't, but if there is, I would go in here and say, here are your Hvac controls. These are how the seats go down. This is your ski pass through if it's applicable. Just run through the rear seats of the car. Once I'm done that, I'll kind of do one of these from the rear seat, which is sort of there, and say, all right, guys, this is what the front end looks like from the rear seat. And then I'll open up the door, and there is your interior panel. Nothing special about this 2004 Accord. It's got two window controls and a window lock and a spot for your heated mirrors and side mirrors. I'll go to the seats, and one thing I'm really big on, and I make sure to get this every time, it's the side bolsters as well as the thigh bolsters, because this is where you're going to spend all your time as a driver. So I go over the seats and how comfortable they are, and whether they're up, down, left, right, how many different ways they go, if it's heated, if it's cooled, if it's got massaging seats, if it's got lumbar support, how many ways the lumbar support goes. And if there's anything here, I'll jump into it right away. So for example, in my car, let me get rid of that four-way flasher, a little annoying. Anyways, the sunroof controls are here instead of being up there. Honda wants to be different. I have no problem with that. I have an Irk for this car. It's a top trim, but it's got a blank panel switch. Shouldn't have that on a top trim car. A cool little function. Yes, I need to vacuum my car. I know that. The gas tank and the trunk release are part of the same thing. So you push for the gas door to open and you pull for the trunk to open, and there is your lock right there, also very dirty. Anyways, we go over the seats, we go over what's here, if there's anything cool there. And then what I'll do is I'll jump in and we'll take a look here. So it's a 6-speed manual, or reverse is down bottom right. There's a couple of cup holders, and we go through some storage stuff here. And I don't have a lot of light. Anyway, so there's some storage there, and there is not an ashtray, but a little storage thing, and there's a power outlet. So at this point, I will reach over and start the car. If it's a push button start, it is much easier. Right, so here we are, radio down, and we'll go over the dashboard again, because it's a lot of what people look at, and it's where their eyes are when they're not on the road. They want to see how fast they're going, what their RPMs are, how hot or cold the car is, how much gas they have, and a ton more for modern cars. Again, this is an 04 Accord, pretty primitive, pretty cool for 2004, if it was 2004, but it's 2019. We'll go to the infotainment system, how easy it is to maneuver, and the GPS, and how fast or how slow it is, and the Quirks, Perks, and Irks for that as well. And just overall kind of creature comforts and things that may stand out. So this car comes with 3 different garage door opener buttons. You know, I'm not super rich. I have 1 garage door, so I programmed number 1. But if I had a super big mansion and whatever else that warranted 3 of those, I'd go into that as well. There's a little sunglass holder, visor extender, and just, you know, small things. And there's a sunroof. So I'd say this is how you open the sunroof. And don't forget, guys, you got to go here to open that. So basically, it's kind of go through the creature comforts, quirks, perks, and irks of the interior. And, you know, I'll reach over to the back. If there's a back wiper, I'll sometimes show how it works. And yes, I have the headrests off the rear seats. I'm the only one in the car. And I find, as a bit of an irk, it impedes my vision, which is why they're off. So that wasn't even English. It wasn't even any kind of coherent language. That, for me, now would wrap up the quirks, perks, and irks. And what I do for a driving portion is I take my GoPro or my phone, get a mount, stick it right there, and I'll show you kind of the angle that I have it at usually. It's there, and it's again mounted, and I try and get the steering wheel, the gear shift, and my dashboard to let people see how fast I'm going, what it's like turning, and I try and get a bit of the road as well. So I try and balance it out. Usually the GoPro does a terrific job at capturing all of this on the wide view, or even the super wide view. So that's pretty much it. That's how I do my car reviews. I do it methodically, at least for me anyway. Outside, front, side, rear, trunk, and then I jump into the rear seats, and I do the front seat, and I kind of do what you have as far as, again, as creature comforts go. And I get on the road and I drive it, and I tell you my driving impressions, what it's like. Is it quick? Is it nimble? Is it slow? Is it sluggish? You know, whatever it is. I think that's pretty much it. So that'll wrap the video up, and I just want to let you guys have a behind the scenes look at how I do my car reviews and my thought process, why I've done them the same way. I think I'm up to maybe 205, 206 reviews, and it was after, I think, review number 45 or 50 that I really kind of found my groove and found my formula for what works. And, you know, I'm no better or no worse than the other guys out there, and there are some wonderful reviewers who just are phenomenal at doing this kind of stuff, and the reviews are just solid gold, and just they get hundreds of thousands of views, and it's just beautiful. But, you know, this works for me, this works for my audience, and, you know, I'll evolve at some point, but for now I'm happy with the way they're produced, and more importantly, my viewers are happy. And, you know, if I get feedback saying, Jay, we want you to do more of I don't know, more driving instead of more non-driving portions, I'll jump on that. And I'm always willing to try new things as well. I don't have all the answers. I have the answer today. Tomorrow's answer may be completely different. Anyways, I think you're sick of looking at the dashboard of my Accord, so I'll wrap the video up. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll answer them. I read all the comments, good, bad, and otherwise. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate the support. And stay tuned for a real car review, not just a behind-the-scenes one. Although I will do more behind-the-scenes stuff soon.